I've been sniffing too much glitter. I think it might be possible to die from sniffing glitter. And if it is, that might be the way that I go. Fix that little eyebrow right there. Fix that little eyebrow right there. There we go. Alright. Hello you guys. So let me start out by saying I'm not a makeup artist. Obviously, if you guys know me, you probably know that I don't wear makeup half of the time. Hey you guys. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Oh, what part of New York? I can't believe I missed you when I came. But yeah, this is not like one of those professional like get ready with me. I'm gonna show you every single product that I use and you know, serve the look like so perfectly. But this is just what I do to my face on the norm when I actually take time to get dressed and do my makeup. And yeah, so Jamia, thank you babe. Thank you Evelyn. Beauty doll from DC, thank you. You're pretty close actually. Brooklyn, I just left from Brooklyn. Wow, the baby is doing well. He's with grandma today. It's like the first time that he hasn't been home with me for a while now. Like nobody's watched him. It's just been me and him, and I'm low-key missing him. He's like becoming my best friend. Like honestly, getting to be with him so often is a blessing. And for a long time, like maybe from the point where he was 6 months until like 8.5, I could not stand him. Like I loved him, but he would get on my nerves all the time. He was just whiny. But now he's kind of like coming into himself, and he's like, as long as he has something to keep him occupied, like of course I got to keep him out of stuff, but he's content, and I enjoy that. We be chilling, like listening to instrumentals together, and he just be sitting there like smiling at the beats that he likes. Like when I'm editing and I go to look for music for the background of my videos, I'll be like, you like that one? And he start laughing and smiling, kicking his feet, and I'm just like, yo, you're so chill. So I miss him. But yeah, he's good. Hello my Maggie, I love you. So yeah, story time. I've been trying to like jog my brain for a while now, and don't mind all the clothes I gotta fold in the background right now. I didn't even feel like moving them, but yeah. So I've been wanting to do another story time on my channel, because thinking back, like my life used to be low-key interesting, and I have a lot of stories to tell. So Spanish poquito, pero no, not anymore. My best friend is Puerto Rican, some other friends is Dominican, but I fell off because I'm not around that like every single day anymore. But I used to speak it almost fluently. Yeah, so story time. This story happened last year actually. Before I found out I was pregnant with Kai, I want to say, or maybe even after, but before I was showing, definitely. Oh, well, I'll leave the live up, Adela, so you can watch it later. Shout out to you. Thank you for taking the time on your break to watch me. So yeah, I was going out with my friend, 136 pounds. Oh my god, that is amazing. Monica Smith, I am so very proud of you, and all the changes that I'm sure it took you to make that happen. I know everything. Yeah, let me know what you did. So my friend and I, if you guys have any questions or anything, then ask me and I'll get to that after the story, because y'all know I'd be sidetracked as yeah. So my friend and I, we were going out to some event in Virginia Beach. Where I live is about 45 minutes from there, and you have to cross the bridge, cross the tunnel, cross another bridge. So I don't know what night it was, but everybody was going to an event, I guess, and there was traffic. We were supposed to get there at 11, and it was almost midnight. So my friend, she was speeding, like, when I say speeding, like going 110 on the highway, acting like cops just don't exist. And I'm like, girl, if you do not get pulled over by a cop right now, you're going to get pulled over by the car that calls the cops and tells them how fast you're going right beside them. So she's laughing. She's like, I'm not going to get pulled over, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, whatever. I look down at my phone. I'm a little bit scared for my life, but at the same time, I'm too chill to care. So, yeah. Not even 3 minutes after I said that, blue lights behind us, right? So I start laughing right away, like, I told you, blah, blah, blah. You better pull over. And she's like, oh my God, I just got a ticket, like, a couple weeks ago. What am I gonna do? You have good morning. What am I gonna do? I just got a ticket. I'm definitely gonna get my license suspended. I might get arrested right now. She started hyperventilating and crying, and she's like, Summer, you have to help me, you got to do something. I'm like, bitch, what am I gonna do? I'm just riding passenger, going to this little event that you invited me to, and now I gotta play actress. Like, what am I gonna say? So I'm noticing she's getting like really upset, and I'm like, okay, let me act like I care. So once we finally pull over, we get off a ramp, and the cop like blinks his light, like, stop, like, right now, pull over where you're at. So she pulls over, and I'm like, okay, think quick, Summer, think quick. What are you gonna do? Let me get ready, like I said I was going to while I'm saying this. So many colors. It's crazy. I have some stuff like this, and I always end up wearing the same golds every time, and that's what I'm about to do right now. So we get pulled over in the ramp, and we stop, and I start acting like I'm having some type of an attack. Like, I'm like, and I'm like acting like I can't breathe, and I'm doing a pretty good job of it. And I'm like, okay, quick, smack on the window, like you can't get out of the car fast enough. And I got it from here, just don't say anything. So I'm doing a good job, like, working myself up. I'm even like getting some like real tears going. I was like, you guys, I meant myself for that role I played that night. If only you could see this, like, if I could play the footage of all this happening, it'd be crazy. I would win like every Oscar, Grammy. Anyway, so the cop comes up to the door, and you can tell, like, he's so ready to just like slam us with every ticket that he can, because we were going so fast for no reason. So as soon as she puts down the window, she's like, sir, I don't know what to do. She's been doing this for the last 3 miles, and I don't know where the hospital is. And I'm just like, I'm trying to grab onto everything. I'm trying to act like I'm looking for an inhaler that I don't have. And he's like, oh my God, get her out of the car, help her breathe. And can you tell me what's happening? Does she need medical right now? And she's like, oh my God, I don't know. I was freaking out, and I was trying to get her to the hospital. And I'm over here crying, like hyperventilating, like, bitch, your speedy foot got you into this, and you lucky I'm about to get you out. So she does her best, like, not to laugh and smile, like, while she's waiting for him to come back, because he's calling the emergency squad or whatever. And so he gets them on the phone, calls them, they're on their way. And she makes up this story. Like, I told her while he was, like, gone using his little walkie-talkie or whatever, I was like, tell him that we almost got ran off the road a few miles back, and it threw me into a panic attack, and I just can't do it right now. And yeah, so by the time he gets back, like, I've got myself to the point where my face is red, my makeup is, like, running down my face. I'm like I'm acting like it's hard to catch my breath. And I honestly got into that role so well that it was real by then. Like, I had no energy after all this happened, because I honestly almost gave myself a panic attack, which I know is not something to play about, because I've had them before. They're not fun. But I was trying to get us both out of jail, or whatever was about to go down. So the ambulance actually came, and a fire truck. You know, the fire truck always show up for no reason. But yeah, and they put me in the back of the ambulance. They put the blood pressure cuff on me, and they said my blood pressure was crazy, like going through the roof. And I just didn't, by then I was just over it. I was like, I don't care if I go back home now. I'm tired, I'm sleepy. I kind of want to go to Denny's and get me a little avocado omelet. But I ain't even pressed about going out no more. I messed up my face. But then at the same time, I was like, my outfit's kind of cute. So we still gonna go. But that took like an extra hour of our night. We had to sit in there. They had to run tests. They were like, do you want us to go to the hospital? What's your medical history? We just got into so much. Like, that took, for her little 10 minutes of speeding down the road, it cost us an hour and a half. And I'm not sure if I ever got an ambulance bill, because they didn't take me anywhere. They just put me in it. But yeah, that wasn't cool. But I did save her ass that night. I saved her ass. Like, we always, whenever we're together and we're around other people in the car, we always end up telling that story. But nobody will ever know how real that moment was, except for us two, and whoever helped us. But I'm proud of myself for telling that story so quick, because I'm always dragging stuff on. Y'all know me. But I don't know. Maybe that can save you one day. I know it saved us. So I'm in here looking for my favorite eyeshadow, which is just like a loose pigment. It's not glitter. But speaking of glitter, let me see if the camera can pick up on this. Ooh, ain't it popping? And I'm telling y'all, like, when I swatch this on my hand right now, all y'all girls who like to play with makeup, y'all about to be so hyped. Which color should I do? Which color do you guys want to see? Because I don't want to make a mess and get everything on me, because these are kind of hard to get off. But being from 1 to 12, which number should I swatch? Rose gold, right? Rose gold. Okay, I'm gonna do, okay, one. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna do 3 for y'all. I got a lot of 5s. Okay, I'm gonna do this color. This is number 5, right? All of you guys who are saying 5. I'm gonna do this one, and this one. So first, ooh, okay, this is number 5, the rose gold, and this is actually my favorite one. This is the only one that I've wore so far. Dang, it doesn't pick up the same as it looks, but it's so bomb. Maybe with the ring light. The only thing with this is, oh, you can see it on my finger better actually. A little, maybe. I need a better light. And I don't have any lights over here. But fact is, this is a bomb palette and it was free. I'm not about to put them on because I don't even remember the website. But I'm positive they're not selling them for free anymore. I think I went back and they're like $50 now. Overpriced. But it's like loose glitter but mixed with some type of oil that keeps it together. So you still got to use a primer to if you plan on wearing them like on your eye. Here is the blue. Look at that. Doesn't that just look like crushed blue velvet? That is so bomb. I honestly can't see myself wearing this color. Like, I'd have to have a real makeup artist like put it on my face for me to feel like, okay girl, you're okay. And then the brown one, which I'm gonna do the chocolatey, milk chocolate looking brown. Ooh, that is perfect. That is such a pretty color in the light. This sucks. I definitely need like a HD camera to do this. But yeah, I definitely love this palette. I don't think I want to go as far as doing glitter today. But being that I can't find my number one color, I might just do it. Hi Candy. All mashed up and everything. Urban Decay set on Black Friday. Oh my god. Blue goes with my skin color? I've never heard that. I hate everything blue. Like, I swear, you guys will probably never see me wear blue unless I like try to come out of myself, like be different. Because anytime I put any shade of blue on, I always end up changing. Always. Nails, change them. No matter how pretty the blue is in my hand, like looking at it, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Yo, I never thought about that. Like, Cairo is obviously small enough that I can keep him out of most things, especially my makeup. But yo, when he start getting quiet and I think he's asleep and I find out that he's in my bathroom playing with my makeup, bruh, I might give him a swirly. I'm not playing. I'm not playing with that kid. I'm like, I don't try to be, but with the little things that I do have in my life, like the little materialistic girly things, I love them. With every little materialistic bone in my body. So Cairo, you're gonna have to see me. Know that. Ooh, girl. She said she gonna have me looking fly. My hair kind of tight right now. Dang, then I gotta do my hair after. Isn't being a girl frustrating as a mom? I've always said that, like, instead of cussing, like, I always say as a mom, but since I'm a mom now, it kind of feels different. But yeah. Hi boo. But yeah, like, guys are, and it's always like Cuddy, he has like, if we had 2 sinks together, 2 cabinets, I wouldn't have enough room for all of my stuff in my cabinet or on my sink. He would have like 3 things under his sink and be good. I'm like, how do you men live in this world? And see, I guess I could be the same way, but I'd be ugly. I already be feeling ugly when I have all this stuff on sometimes. So, me and Cuddy got to work out today together. That was kind of nice. But the gym we went to was stupid small. I felt claustrophobic. Claustrophobic? Is that the word? I don't say that word out loud enough. Yeah. So, what are you guys' goals for the new year? I know a lot of people don't like setting New Year's resolutions or whatever, but even if you don't set it like, I'm going to start on the first day of the year, it is good to have like an overall mindset. What do I want to get done in 2017, 2018? And, you know, work towards your goals. So I've wanted to do this for a couple years now, and I just don't think I'm at the point in my life where I will do it, even now saying it. But I really want to stop eating chicken. Like, and I know if you still eat salmon or fish, seafood, whatever, then you're like a pescatarian, not a vegan. But I really want to become a vegan. Like, but my body thrives off of meat protein so much. Like, it helps me so much when I'm training to eat chicken breast. And when I stop eating that, I find myself overeating a lot. Like, a lot. And, you know, maybe it's just not meant for everybody to go vegan. But at the same time, I feel like America, for one, does not give us quality food. Chicken definitely being one of them. Even all the ones that say it doesn't have antibiotics, it doesn't have this or that. There's a lot of stuff that it does have, and there's a lot of stuff that you do to it before you put it in the plastic and give it to us. So it's just hard to trust where we live, for one. And then even the ones that are said to be organic, we don't know where they come from. We don't know. Okay, they may have ran around not in a cage, and I hope you guys know, like, the reason for buying cage-free chicken and eggs, because of the stress levels and everything. But that's a long conversation for us to get into. Magdalena? That's my middle name. Bet y'all ain't know that. Rachel M, that's a good one. Lose weight, to let go of all the negative people in my life, emotional. Rachel, that is amazing. When you're on your cycle, does your weight fluctuate? That's a good question, because since I had Kai, my weight after having him was right around, or a month after, was right around 210. From then till now, my weight still fluctuates between 210. The lowest it's got has been like 198, and it went right back up to 207. So it's like, I'm not doing anything crazy between those days when it happens. I try to keep what I'm eating the same, everything. But definitely since after being pregnant, having the baby, having a C-section, I don't know which one has taken the toll the most. I have noticed my weight is so hard to lose it and keep it off. So I'm currently not on birth control, y'all. I don't know if I set myself up to say that or what, but don't expect no more kids coming from me. And I need to work on that, like figuring out what is going to be my best route to take, not to get pregnant. But it's not birth control. The birth control that I was put on after having him totally flipped my life, my world upside down. And I'm not being dramatic. It felt like it ruined my life. I felt like I cried every day. I felt stressed. I felt so stressed every single day. I could not take the sound of hearing Kai cry. I hated waking up in the morning. Was the hardest thing for me to ever do in my entire life. Like, I would have paid to go back to sleep every day. And until then, like, no other time in my life has it ever really been hard for me to wake up like it was then. And my hormones were just completely messed up. And I'm totally scarred. And I promise you I will never be on birth control again. Call me the organic mama, whatever. But mentally too, yeah, I could see. Yeah, parts of my stomach are still numb too, and I'm back to the point where I can do my full core workouts like before, but at the same time I can tell that there's areas of my stomach that will not be affected, like that maybe I was burning fat in before that I definitely won't now. Who is this? Hey boo. Dejana, I hope I'm saying that right. I've never been the person that has to like look at a list of people's names and like try to pronounce it right. So forgive me if I don't. How and what did you do? Okay, a lot of people ask me this. If I put your hand up if I missed a question that you asked me, because I'm trying to keep up. But a lot of people really want to know how I lost my stomach, how I got my waist so small. And honestly, even now, after having the baby and I'm a little bit bigger, my waist is still really small under all my skin. Like every time I'm laying down flat, I can feel it. I can feel my ribs, and I'm like, well, you put in work. But I'm going to show you guys in a video I will be uploading this week, because everyone who voted for what video they wanted to see, I had a video pre-recorded already that I just needed to edit. That was me working out in the gym, and that's kind of my current workout, not what I did when I started. But I honestly, I'll have to look this up if there is even a correct term for what I'm about to say. But the thing that helps me honestly the most, and I hear personal trainers, I hear all the workout gurus and everything say that it does not help to solely like target your abs. You still have to be doing cardio and strength training to really tighten, make your waist small. But this is what helped me the most, and I started doing this about 2 months into my journey, and I haven't stopped except for when I was healing from the C-section. And that is where I will lay on my back on a mat, flat, legs flat, of course, arms all the way flat above my head, touching the sky, whatever, with a 25-pound plate in my hands. That's what I started out with, or actually I started out with 10, and I got up to 35, but I've only been able to do 25 since having the baby. And what I'll do is I'll take the plate flat in my hands, or grab the two handles, you know, and reach them up, and at the same time, so this is my arms, this is my feet. This is a perfect way to show you. My arms, my feet. I will take the plate in my arms, and I'll take my feet, and I'll do that. I'll do that, and I'll do that about 10 times. And I promise you, if you've never done that, which most people don't, because I've never seen anybody in the gym do that other than me, you're gonna feel it. Like after the second or third one, you're gonna feel it. And if you keep pushing from there, you're gonna notice pretty soon. After I started that, when I started working out all alone by myself, I didn't ask anybody questions. I just said, I'm gonna work out. So when I started doing that, I just did things that, you know, I felt resistance doing. And that was one of the biggest things. I was just like, it feels kind of uncomfortable to do straight sit-ups, and I feel like I can never get up all the way, or at least I felt like that then. So I was like, let me just meet in the middle. And to this day, like I said, I believe that's one of the things that helped me the most. And also, while doing that, I would, while I have it down like that, after I do 10 of these with the plate, I'll go back flat, keep the plate in my hands, and this is so hard to try to show you with my hands, but I'll do the little flutter kicks or whatever, and you feel that in the bottom of your stomach so well. Like, it burns so good. So good. And I'm just going to do a full ab workout, like extreme ab workout, because I'm not trying to be extra when I do the things that I do in the gym. I feel like a lot of people who are working out around me look at me like, she is doing too much, or she is trying too hard. But honestly, to lose that fat, any amount of fat that I can in my stomach, I have to do those things. And for a while, I was noticing them. I'm still going to have my skin, always, like I say, until I get it removed. But to get any excess fat that I can out of there, I have to do those things. And also, one other thing, I'm going to start my notes on that video and get somebody to record it from a couple angles so you guys can see exactly what I mean. But I also, laying flats, I would have Cuddy behind me and I would hold his ankles, and you've probably seen people do that before, and I'll kick my legs up and he'll push them down, and instead of like all the way, I'll just like stop right there. So kick my legs up, he push them down, stop right there instead of going down. And all of those are great ab workouts, especially that one when you have somebody to push your feet down. It's pretty fun when you have that actual motivated person to work out with you. He's never let me do it to him, but I'm trying to open his mindset as to like some workouts that he can do, because as a guy, he's just so, I'm trying to get muscles, like I'm trying to get my arms built, but I'm like, guys squat, bro. They really do. And he's like, if I get a curve in my butt, I'm gonna beat your ass and blah blah blah. He's just playing, y'all. We play like that. But I'm like, no, I'm telling you, like, tables, chairs. Oh, I'm trying to get that table though. I'm trying to hit this guy on Facebook been playing all day. I'm like, I'm trying to buy your table. That's all I want. He's like, where are you located? I'm like, I want your table. That's all. We don't have to ask all these platonic questions. I just want the table. But yeah, I've been sitting here. See, I can't do no get ready with me and tell a story or even conversate with you guys, because I don't end up doing both of them. So I'm trying to find my makeup, or my my pigmented stuff that I was telling you about, because I love that stuff so much and I can't find it. Do any of you guys have this palette? This contour palette, I won't say it's fire. A lot of people give it good reviews, but this is the only thing that I have to contour with. I don't like using the oil-based ones because it clogs my pores really quickly, and this is very light, and it's harder to mess up than when you're using the dark creams and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and, just for the sake of fun, I'm gonna contour my face right now. No, but then to contour your face, you know, you have to put on foundation first, and I hate wearing foundation. Or do you? Should I break the rules? Maybe since I'm using powder, it won't make a difference. You know what? My girl just hit me up and asked me if I want to go out. I might just go out. Just show out. So, where's my little sponge? Summer, where you put your little sponge? Oh, BTW, y'all. I just got a video completely edited. I just have to put like one more song in it, so I guess it's not completely, but it's a what I eat in a day video. And I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for that. Before I asked what videos you wanted to see, I was already in the process of uploading that or editing it, so it's not like I just recorded it, but that's gonna be up very soon. So I have about I have 3 meals, 2 snacks, and a preview of the workout that I'm talking about. I've been working, y'all. I don't know if y'all see my little glow up or whatever, but I said I was gonna work, and I'm working. Like, I'm working to the point that my friends are telling me I'm ignoring them. My friends are telling me, or they're not saying I'm a bad friend, but they're like, yo, I'm hitting you up. What are you doing? Like, I'm working. Like, I'm not working, but I'm working. I'm really trying to get to be my best, y'all. Ooh. Do y'all see these brushes? They are so cute. Mad cheap too. Whatever. I can't find my I don't know what sound just came out of me, but this is the color I was looking for. You guys will never be able to see the amazing pigment of this shadow, but I'm about to put it on, so maybe you will. I'm gonna post a picture on Instagram tonight, so all of you guys can see. If you follow me on IG, if you don't, what are you doing? I'm just kidding, I'm not that lit. But yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take this brush right here and put it back because it's not the right one. I'm gonna grab this one right here. Let me make sure that's the right one. Yep, I got that. I'm gonna take the number 1 highlighter right there. I'm gonna put that right under my eye right there. Ooh. Nope. Nope. Summer, you thought. I tried it. There is no putting that stuff on without putting on foundation first. And I'm actually just gonna put on BB cream, but some type of a foundation is necessary. And I need to find my blending sponge. Where is it at? I swear I had one of those little pink sponges. I know I'm probably kind of boring right now. But, hey Nina, what's up, boo? How many times a week do you work out now? I'm sorry I left that question, chilling, but right now I work out about 4 days a week. 5 on a good week. Did you ever taste the no food cookies, girl? No, not yet. I'm gonna do that on a video. But just kidding. I didn't want to. I originally wanted to like taste them on the camera so I could like try them first bite and then, you know, report back to y'all. But I actually did record my my reaction doing it, and they are so good. You don't like them? Not good. What don't you like about them? I think maybe it's because I'm so used to making my cookies and stuff with those ingredients, so I'm like already used to the taste. However, they don't taste like cookies, like more like cake, healthy cake. I looked up the price, and normally they're $10 a box. I don't think I'd pay that for 4 cookies. However, I did notice I ate 1 cookie for a meal replacement. I was good for hours, so that's good. And their whole like little being low on the glycemic index is amazing because the allulose sweetener that they use I forget maybe it's a 0 on the glycemic. It might be a little higher, but anyway, that affects your insulin. So if something is high on the glycemic index, it's going to shoot your insulin levels way up. And that, it says on the back of the label that there's 28 grams of sugar in it. However, those 28 grams are something about net carbs, and it equals 0. So I felt completely like guilt-free eating that whole cookie. And yes, it's keto friendly, which I love. So if I do end up going keto in the new year, I might stock up, if not on those cookies, definitely on allulose itself, and I'm gonna cook with that always. I looked up, like, did some research on it to see if there was like any like hidden harm in it, and they haven't found anything yet. So maybe I'll be good. I heard from a doctor who actually said that it may be linked to weight loss in some new research that they're doing, but that's not like totally proven yet. So yeah. During your weight loss, you said you had dark patches. Did you ever had any in your thighs? Oh, good question. Most of my dark spots on my skin was around my neck, like I said, but yes, I had it between my legs, I had it on my elbows, and my kneecaps. All of those places, once I lost the weight, was gone. And the way that I look at that now, and I feel like the way that a doctor should explain it to people so they understand what it is, rather than how doctors do tell you, excuse me, is sugar. Honestly, all the sugar that you're eating without even noticing, or all of the overeating of protein, all the overeating of carbs that you're doing, your body obviously cannot handle all of that stuff, and that's how it shows. Your skin isn't going to flourish. It's not going to be bright. It's going to be dull because of all of the toxins that you continuously put in your body, and it starts to show. So I always saw people with like dark spots on their neck like that, and it was always usually bigger people, but it was always usually darker skinned people too, and their neck would be all the way black like mine. But for me to be so light skinned, my neck was completely black, like black ring around it. And I thought it was weird because, you know, some people whose necks end up looking like that, they don't have a neck. Like, I'm not trying to be funny saying that, but it's like their chin or their jaw and their shoulders are very close together because of the weight that they're carrying. And my neck wasn't like that. It was just like I had like a double chin and everything, but my neck was pretty prominent, so you could easily see that really dark black ring. And of course that always made me really insecure, but I didn't understand what it was for the longest time, and the doctors explained it by, well, maybe you should lose some weight, or however they said it, but they never told me exactly what was doing it, or if they tried, I didn't understand, being that I was a kid. So yeah. Is fruit good replacement for sweets? Some fruits, yes. Fruit, I don't want to try to come at you guys like I'm a doctor, like I have all the answers, but this is just my taken, or what I've taken from my experience. Eating fruit through my journey, I really stuck to a lot of Granny Smith apples because they are not as sweet as any other type of apple. Is there any apples that are more sour than the green Granny Smith apples? If so, let me know, because I need them. Those, grapefruit, pineapple, and I didn't start eating watermelon until like 2 months ago, and now I can't get enough of it. So I'm trying to, and limes and lemons if you count those, and avocado because it's supposedly a fruit. But other than that, I find that blueberries too, but blueberries can be very sweet. So yeah, other than that, I'm not quite sure. Obviously, I don't know if any of you guys have the same problem or the same feeling, but if I eat something that is way too sweet, I'll feel it. And that can even be from fruit. Bananas do that to me. I get kind of like a quick sugar rush from eating a banana, unless it's like really green. And that's usually how I eat my bananas. I know a lot of people say you shouldn't eat them like that, but I can more easily use the bathroom, if that makes sense, the way I just said that. I don't know where my little spongy is. I'm being bold right now. But, yo, what's with the very bad connection? Your feet, I don't think, some people say yes. I don't think your feet get smaller when you lose weight. I think, well, actually, yeah, because you lose fat in your feet. But as far as sizes, I think you might just go from a wider shoe to the normal size, because your foot doesn't literally get smaller. It will go back to the size that it was always meant to be, I guess, meant to be. Mine did, and I was 11, now I'm a 10. Yeah, same here. I was like a 11, 12, and now I'm around the 10 too. Depending on what I wear, I'll still wear an 11, which sucks. I hate having huge feet, but it was meant to be, I think. Even if I was smaller, I think I still would have had big old monkey feet. Yeah, I hate that. But you know, they came up in the shoe game. Just Fab and Shoe Dazzle. My closet is full of really cute shoes. Like, throwback 3-4 years ago, that was not gonna happen. I'm telling you, girl. I am 5'8", 5'9" on a good day. I feel a lot taller than most women, though. I don't know if that's true, but yeah. Torrid, some of their shoes are nice too, but they're like, from what I found, it's like some of them are cute. They comfortable, but I get most of my shoes from Lola, Shoetique, Just Fab, and Shoe Dazzle. And I always get them when they're having good sales. Like, I think I mentioned that in a video previously, but it's about time for me to go shoe shopping. It's that time of year, y'all, and they give you like a certain amount of money on your birthday. I think like $10, but I shop with that, girl. Yeah, I usually never buy shoes anywhere but online. So check out Shoe Dazzle and Just Fab. If y'all want, let me know. I'll refer you so we can both get some shoes. Oh. Even Fashion Nova got size 12 now. So yeah, it's lit. That's knee-high boots and all with the heel. Hook it up, girl. So I've been thinking, I spoke with a girl on Instagram. I think her name is Sheena. I don't know if you guys follow her, but she has the same extra skin, I won't say problem, same extra skin going on, and she's finally getting it removed this coming year, and she's going to DR to do it, and she's paying $9,000, which is nothing for everything that she told me she's getting done. And I've really been thinking about it. Like, I've kind of been scared to, you know, go ahead and say I'm gonna get that done overseas, but they are really cheap. And I looked at the surgeon that she's gonna go to. She has no deaths, and that's scary, but you have to look at those type of things when going into something like this. She's got amazing reviews. Her before and after pictures are crazy. And I'm really putting myself in the mindset to understand what I'm going to have to go through if I honestly decide that I want to do that. I can't imagine in what ways my life will change afterward. Like, no matter what, and I'm telling you guys this right now, the person that is talking to you on this live right now, Summer Magdalena, I will never be a different person than who I am right now. If I change, it's going to be for the better, but it's not ever going to be in that way. Like, my shit don't stink. I've always wanted to say that, and you guys know I try to stay humble. I try to be down to earth, that good person, and I don't want anything to come and take that away from me. I'm blessed with how humble of a person that I've became through this journey, and just the person that I've always been. And it seems like I question myself because of wanting to get plastic surgery and be like everyone else who's not okay with themselves and is superficial and looks at the world a different way. But it's like I want this for myself, because this is what I've always wanted but never had. So it's like I'm working for it. I'm trying to get it on my own, but it's just not gonna happen. Oh, you so sweet, Nikki. I think you deserve. Thank you. It's good to hear that. It really is. In the beginning, when I started mentioning it to Chris, he didn't like the idea of it at all. One, because you're going under a knife and anything can happen. Two, because I don't think he knows or knew if I was still going to be the same person afterward, or if I was going to become that person that I just told you I don't want to become. And I'm not just going to make that promise to you, but I want him to know that too. Like, deep down, no matter what I look like, I'm always going to know where I started, what it took for me to get here, and I'm never going to completely lose all my insecurities. So when I don't know what he expects to happen, like when the comments start rolling in and everything, I will pay gratitude, but I don't ever want him to think I'm going to change. I'm just talking y'all's ear off. I always get on here and I'm like, alright, I'm going to do live for like 15-20 minutes, and I end up staying on here an hour. I'm like, I know nobody comes back and watches this whole thing, but in a way, it kind of feels like I'm not spending time by myself. And if I'm not literally with my friends, it's nice to be with you guys. Thank you, my love. It means so much that I can inspire people. Like, going from someone who was so not even small, someone who was so big, and I just tried to stay out of the way, like literally out of people's view, tried to stay to myself so no one would talk about me, to helping people who have felt the same way or feel the same way that I have before. And some of the stories that you guys tell me about your lives, it's just like, I wish I could sit with you and talk with you all day. If life was set up like that, if we had time, y'all would love me even more than you do, because the conversation would just be so real. But life is short. Unfortunately, we ain't got that time. But fortunately, I got this popping little eyeshadow though. I got this in Vegas last year. What is the brand? M Princess. And this stuff is so amazing. Why? About to tell y'all why. Because you can put this eyeshadow on as a normal eyeshadow with no primer. It will stick with a good quality. You can put this eyeshadow on, you can mix it like on your hand with water, and it will look very metallic. And then you can mix it with oil, like a coconut oil primer, and it will look like creamy metallic. Like, I don't really know how to explain the difference, but I was so sold. I got it at a mall there, and the girl like showed it to me on my hand, and I was like, yo, give me 4. But I like that. I love the whole metallic look of gold. Gold is just my color, and no matter how hard I try, I can't get away from it. Oh my gosh, 7 times. Y'all just keep going back. I love y'all. I wonder if all the people who unliked that video, like, it didn't really bother me. Even now when I go back and I see it, I don't really notice the unlike, or if I do, I see the number, it doesn't even bother me. But other people, a lot of people comment and they're like, I don't know how anybody unlikes this video, you're a hater, or you're mad, you're not happy with yourself. But you know, there's a lot of stuff on the internet these days. There's a lot of lies on the internet these days, and to read alone the words of that video saying that I lost 200 pounds in like a year, I'd be really skeptical to believe that too. So maybe a lot of the dislikes are from people who think that I'm lying. But at the same time, what do I have to gain from that? I guess maybe views from that video, but honestly, I wanted to put that video together for a long time, and it took me to be 9 months pregnant, so very bored out of my skull, and not wanting to move around the house to finally do it. And I'm so happy that I did. I'm so happy that I started my channel. Again? Oh my God. You know, something else I noticed about my weight loss, or not even about my weight loss, just in general, and some of you guys may be able to relate. I've always had like a deep voice. Hiding a frog in there maybe. But my voice has always been deep, and it actually, it's not as deep as it was when I was bigger. A lot of people know that changes when you lose weight, but even now I still feel like I have a deep voice, and I don't know if that's just me bothering myself, but I hate hearing myself talk. And I definitely think I have a higher level of testosterone in my body than a lot of people, which explains why my eyes look like this from some research I've done, that when you have higher levels of testosterone in your body, of course your voice is going to be deeper. Your shoulders are more broad like mine. a lot of people actually think that I am a guy. Go figure. A lot more so since I've got smaller, and I guess this sticks out more. But in the article, I read like a few doctors like talking back and forth about it, and they, whoa, hi babe, love ya. I didn't even see that. Take your ass back to work and bring me a sandwich. I love you, Bear. I don't think I'm coming out there. They're still in Williamsburg. But, where's it at? Yeah, I read that the higher your testosterone, like your forehead literally starts to like go down in this bone. And he be annoying me. Don't let him fool y'all. And I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't even need to get into all that. But this is just one thing, one of my biggest insecurities, because it makes me feel like a caveman. And often I try not to point it out because then other people notice it, because everybody tells me, I didn't even notice that until you said something. Well, now you're going to notice it. Just like I do every day. And putting on makeup is one of those hard things because most people's eyes don't do this. So I have to put on my makeup an entirely different way than most people do. And it's very frustrating. But I guess at the same time, it's one of those things that make me me, you know? Yeah. Work is slow. I'm here watching you and making sure you don't try to play me. Ain't nobody gonna play you, boy. Unless you're trying to get another remote for the PS4 so I can beat your ass in Tekken. I'm telling you, I'm nice. I'm gonna start playing Mortal Kombat too. You don't know what games I be playing when you're not here. I'm gonna start playing with all your people online. They're gonna be like, yo, she a beast. Nah, I ain't even got time for that. But yeah, y'all, I'm like always, I enjoy speaking with you, all 9 of you guys who made it to the end. Yes, it is. Yo, I got makeup on everything. For those of you guys who weren't on the live, where I think I'm gonna post about this too. I'm glad YouTube started that feature. But for those of you guys who, you know, get like family pictures done or Christmas cards together and send them out, I would like one, please. So if you have one, I will definitely give you an address where you can mail it to. And send me an email right now after we get off here or whatever to day1million@yahoo.com. That's my business email, and I usually don't like answer personal messages up there, but while I'm speaking on this, I'm going to. Just let me know you want to send me a Christmas card, and I will send you an address to send that to. And yeah, so like you guys are part of my family on Day 1 Million, I would like to kind of be part of yours in a non-creepy way. Like I said, the email is day1million, like the channel, @yahoo.com. Easy enough. And I will definitely check the mailbox at that address, so I can pick that up. And I'm going to keep all of them forever, I swear to God. I hope I just have like a huge box of them to look back at one day. Yeah. So with all that being said, I love you guys. I know I don't really have the whole full look served. I'm about to get off here and eat a sandwich made out of, what's on it? 100% whole wheat. Spinach, kale, arugula, turkey, hot mustard, and lettuce and tomato. No cheese. So yeah. Love you, love you. Every day is day one. Every day is day one. I love it. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next live. And remember to stay tuned, because I'm going to be uploading that what I eat in a day video. Was today Saturday? I want to have it up by Wednesday. The only reason it might take that long is because I want to get this video like really perfect. Like, I want the sound and everything to be right. I want you guys to be clear on everything without having to ask questions. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. I love you. Who's that? Bye.